So what are your overall thoughts so far on like the red pill movement? Do you know what red pill even is? Okay, so red pill is just. Have you seen the movie The Matrix?
No.
And turn this way just a little bit.
No.
So in the movie The Matrix, the fucking main character is presented with like a choice between like the true nature of things in life versus being naive and staying ignorant to the world. Red pill just means the true nature of things.
Okay.
So in that aspect, we just talking about the true nature of dating, the true nature of life, love, blah blah blah. So. Have you seen any other videos besides like the Kevin Samuels videos about red pill, or my videos at all?
No.
Okay, so you don't have a like a picture of what red pill is. Yeah.
I mean, I do. Like you said, the true nature of things. I can just,
Gotcha.
base my opinion off of that. Like I said, like with the whole racism thing that we talked about, it's just the way it is. It might be managed. There's stuff that can be managed, but there's stuff that are also, that's just the way it is.
Got you.
Thanks for that.
Where are you from exactly? I don't think we talked about that.
Ghana.
Oh, okay, Ghana. So a country in Africa, right? Is it South Africa or North Africa? West. Okay. So in that, do you experience the culture there, or you haven't? Oh, you have. What is that like versus here? Dating wise, or scenery wise, in that aspect of dating and shit.
So, like I was saying earlier, the women are definitely not as rude.
Okay.
They're not as up and they're more submissive.
Okay.
Because
So they're not as masculine.
No, they're not as masculine. They're more, you find a man that can provide, not necessarily a millionaire, but someone that has a drive, a hustler.
Gotcha.
Not a legal hustler, not that type, because that's over here.
And let me scoot over. Actually, you good. You good. I need to come in frame.
But yeah, it's different, but I don't know. Sometimes it's hard to kind of remember like where I'm from and like my goals pretty much and like my principles, because out here it's the free will is crazy.
Gotcha.
But I don't know. I think that a lot of people just need to remember that we're not equal.
And why do you feel like racism won't go away? That's one thing I do want to touch on.
It just won't. Like, even in Africa, it's not black against white or white against black.
Yeah, it's just more lighter skin tone.
Yeah, they're like praised. And I never did, because I just don't give a fuck. But it's always going to be there. Like, people see color.
But why do you think that blows my mind?
Because it's the red pill. Okay.
No, it's not. The red pill is understanding logic and understanding that things change over time. Do you know fucking 40 years ago we was fucking getting hunted down and spray painted?
No, and I am grateful. I mean, you saw 2020, they was spraying us again. They was freaking shooting us with the paint stuff, paper, I don't know what it's called.
Well, they wasn't targeting black people though. That wasn't a movement for black people to be prosecuted and discriminated against.
I think in a way it was Trump. I think in a way it was. He definitely got his little racist thing out.
Okay, question. In that thing that you was just talking about, were there a lot more white people on your side than it was, I don't know, 50 years ago, 100 years ago? Yes or no?
Yeah.
Thank you. So, if that is to be true, don't you think in another 50, 100, 150, 200 years that it's going to be even more white people on your side?
I do, but it doesn't mean that there's not going to be if it's 80%, there's still that 20, and that 20 is...
Okay, but I think here is the disconnect that I think you, as well as anyone that says that is missing. No matter how racist you are, your daughters, your grandsons, your stuff will become the minority in aspect of they're gonna start mixing with black people. So you can't have that mindset forever to be like, I'm racist against black people.
I like when I first got here or whatever, I dated a white person.
Okay.
Like fully white. We dated for like 2.5, 3 years. And he wasn't racist, but he had ignorant moments.
Okay,
and
like what? Give me an example so I can know.
Like, I don't really want to put him on blast because I don't know who
We don't.
this, but
No, cause we. Who's gonna know who you're talking about? So just give me an example.
Stalking me.
Who cares?
No,
as long as
but
he
like,
know that we not gonna know who he is,
yeah.
that doesn't matter. So give me like an example of what you mean.
like he made more black friends, and to him it's like it kind of the impression
What's
I
wrong
got
with
was
that?
it made him look cool because like I said at first there's nothing wrong with that.
Okay.
Absolutely nothing, but it depends. It depends on your intentions of why
Okay.
you're doing it. If you're doing it to look cool, if you're doing it to look accepted, if you're doing it because you don't want to look like a racist, then you are a racist. You know what I mean? But if you're doing it because no, if you're literally doing it just because you don't want to look like a racist, why are you doing it at all? You're not doing it. It's not intrinsic. It's not because you just don't think that you just are saying fuck racism. You're doing it because you want to be on the good side of the books.
I get what you're saying, and I 100%
So
understand
you want
what
them
you're
fake
saying.
Becky's with us?
Here is my thing. I rather actions than thoughts. So, for instance, I don't care what your reason is. For instance, I'm gonna give you an example.
That's how people get stabbed in the back.
True, but no. Again, but that goes against what I'm saying about actions. I don't care about your reasons. I care about your actions. I don't care about your thoughts. I care about your actions. So, for instance, a homeless guy on the street. If you are a homeless guy on the street, do you care that a person is coming to you with a camera out and giving you food versus just someone genuinely giving you food? You don't care. You just want the food. So in that same analogy, I feel like it doesn't matter as long as he's still getting black friends and still enjoying time with black people and still giving the black people that he have in his life value, as well as I would hope accepting value from them as well. Who cares why? What the reason why?
I think they care low-key.
Oh, okay.
They low-key gonna be like, you just doing it for the gram. But I'll take the food though. But I care.
But again, they'd be like, who cares? I just want the food. But I see why you're doing it. Okay, thanks. Who cares? Give me my food. Like,
Yeah, I don't know. I would rather it be genuine. I don't want no fake love around me. Because if you go, you might like don't care in the sense of like at the end of the day, when we die and we go to wherever, your judgment is gonna come. If you are being fake, it's gonna come back and bite you in the ass either way. So that's up.
then I don't even want to believe in a system like that. I'm gonna be honest with you. I would want to believe in a system to where my actions matter more than my fucking thoughts or even intent. But that's a tricky one because obviously you can try to intend to do something good and it turns out bad, or vice versa. You can intend to do something bad and it turns out good. But overall, if you was to judge someone's actions, you personally would rather judge their intent versus their actions?
No, I'm saying it depends.
Okay, gotcha.
No, it really just depends. But I would rather have someone's thoughts match their actions. It's not always gonna be like that. You know, there's some days or some times where your thoughts are definitely fucked up, but then you try to do good and you try to do your best. That is you trying to not feed into your demons.
Gotcha.
But if you're a demon at heart and you out here faking, then I don't want you around me.
I agree with that statement.
That's what I'm trying to say.
No, but if they had to be around me, I'd rather you be fake, fake.
No, I'd rather you let me know so I can leave.
Okay, gotcha.
Because like people become you feed off of what people like. Whoever you're around, their energy translates onto you.
Okay.
So you start acting like them, you start thinking like them, so what if this whole time you're friends with somebody, you're in a relationship with somebody, they've been making you think they're a good person, they're this, blah, 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 and then
they're not.
They're
Gotcha.
not.
Okay.
Then you're broken, then you have trust issues, then it's fuck everybody.
Got
Like,
you. I see what you mean. I see what you mean. I see what you
I'm
mean.
saying, because like goes back to him, he wasn't a bad person. But after a year and a half, 2 years, he starts saying the N-word. He starts thinking that it's comfortable to do stuff.
Okay, hold on. Again, I gotta push back on that. Why does that shit matter so much?
I think that black people shouldn't even say it.
I think that everyone should say it.
What the fuck?
Yes,
Why?
100%. Because who cares? It's a word.
It's a rude word. It started off so terrible.
Again, for me, I think
That has nothing to do with equality here.
No, I'm not about to say equality. I think that humans are just so dumb. Like, you guys are just so, like, stuck in the past, more so thinking about the future, in my experience. So when I'm a gamer, so I play video games sometimes. So in my video games, it's 12-year-old kids who just nigga, and they not thinking about the fucking, oh, it's a bad word that came from slavery, blah, blah. They just thinking about that it's a word other than friend that means like cool, that's like my guy, that's like my dude, my homie, blah blah blah, and it's just like a cool thing that they got from rap songs type of thing. So from my perspective, why would I put on my past beliefs of negative of this word onto a new group of people that don't even think about the negative things in the world?
But you don't have to. Someone else is going to. It's in the universe. It didn't start off. It did not start off as a good word. Bitch is normalized now. There was no time in history where bitch was used for, like, to oppress women or to, you know.
Gotcha.
It just bitch. I be bitching all over the place. I'm saying it a lot, but
that's definitely a word in music that everybody listens to.
But like the nigga thing is really deep. Like it's close to the heart. Like it goes back to where I'm from. That's personal.
Gotcha.
Like I'm not gonna say I say nigga, I do. But to me, I say if I call you a nigga, that's because it's like, yeah, that's a word that we turned around and we made it our thing.
Gotcha.
Why we gotta share it?
But that's a pride
it's not the
thing.
Same. Black people are prideful, and that's
an emotional pride thing.
That's what I'm saying. I'm like, I have friends that are white that say that, and I just let it slide because, you know, it's just like you said, like if it comes down to it, I can be open-minded. Like I do. I have friends, she be like, yeah, that nigga, whatever, and she's white.
Oh,
and
hold on.
like, okay, whatever.
I'm about to turn this shit on your ass. Their intent is friendly. That's my homie, this is part of my culture too because I grew up in that. So, and the matter of fact, their intent and their action is the same. So why wouldn't you give them the same, you know, precedence of intent of what they thinking versus what you feel about the word?
Because they did not have to grow up going through the struggle and being told that, like, the history books and this is what happened and this is where the word originated. Because technically the Negro word was like, I don't remember what specific word it was, but it was used for kings. So it wasn't always a bad thing. Like it just, they switched it on us and then started making fun of us for it and oppressing us with it. And then it's sentiment, like it's deep. That's why these rappers, they be out here just nigga, and it's like, to them, that's what I'm saying. It's like my guy. Like,
it's like I'm a friend. Hey, what up, my nigga?
I can relate to you. If your dudes are calling you that, it's a different type of feeling. But if a white person just comes up, nigga, what the fuck? Like,
that's so.
No,
oh my God.
You can say it. That's what I'm saying. Like, if I don't care, because do you? I'm not gonna be like, don't say that. Do you? But it's like I would rather you not, because to other people that's deep. Not everybody is as open-minded as we are.
No,
so
I get it.
why not respect those people that maybe they still have a grandfather who went through that shit and they're still alive?
Nah.
Because I deadass know somebody that...
No, I do too. But I'm not... See, here's the thing again. I just don't understand, why do I need to change my life? And this could go into another completely topic that I'm about to bring up. So I don't know how you even feel about what I'm about to bring up. But... I'm not going to change what my perspective and what my reality is for someone else. For instance, if I know for a fact a dude is a dude and maybe we was in the Navy together and I seen his penis and shit, I'm not going to call you a female just because you identify as a female after that, after certain times. And so to me, that it just makes no sense why I need to change my perspective of reality to coddle your perspective of reality.
No, but you being okay with other races saying nigga is changing your perspective of reality.
How? Ooh, how? Please explain.
Because that's not the reality. Is that word was used in the slavery times. It was used to oppress black people.
But
nigga wasn't a good word If you
Okay.
call nigga, you probably gonna feel like popping, but you can't because you're gonna end up in jail. So, like, you saying that you don't care, everybody can say nigga, whatever, or it's whatever. That's
It's
you.
a word. That's
But
my
that's
reality.
you changing your reality.
No, it's
though.
not. That's me accepting that all words.
Have you
just
always
words.
been like that?
Yes.
Since you were a kid.
Yes.
That's a problem.
I'm telling you, I've always been detached from emotions more so than being a logical person and thinking things out, and I'm trying to understand things from a just data point logical base, whatever you call that, versus an emotional standpoint of ego and pride and all this other extra shit. So yes, I've always been that fucking life. People call me lifeless, but fucking emotionalist person.
Cold.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, people call me cold, but whatever. It is what it is. Yeah, a cold person that just thinks logically. I don't understand how that word means so much. I do get it. I understand where it came from. I understand the implications of that. But again, when I'm playing fucking video games and I'm hearing 12-year-old kids just saying it like it's
Like, first of all, they
literally.
shouldn't even be saying it at that age. Let's forget the whole meaning of the word. 12-year-old kids.
12-year-old kid. They don't know about 12-year-old. I don't know. That's a tough one. Now we're talking about a different topic now, but we can talk about this for a second. Yes, that's a tough one.
It is.
That's a tough one.
I just
because
think it's just.
it's not even just a nigga word. It's just cuss words in general for me when you're talking about that. So yeah,
I
that's
did
a tough
not
one.
cuss this much until I came here. I probably
Really?
I didn't like at all. But now I'm just like, bitch, fuck shit.
Bitch, nigga, fuck shit, goddamn.
No, for real. Like,
Oh shit. Well, we fucked you up. God. Cussing is just so regular here. I feel like cussing is so regular that it shouldn't be cussing. But I don't understand why it's cussing. So, but again, that's another topic that, oh my God.
Yeah.
Like on the radios, you could literally talk about guns and violence and shit, but you say a dumb word or a cuss word, they bleep that shit out.
Yeah. Right?
I don't get it. And us as, music people as we are, because she's a singer as well as writer, hit her up in the Instagrams if you need that. But yeah, that shit tough. You can't even talk about, sex and stuff that every majority of humans will be or do. But if you talk about fucking drugs and, killing people, they'll let that shit
like
slide.
the weed shit.
Yeah.
Weed is so terrible, but like alcohol used to be illegal. But a lot of people don't even know that.
Yeah.
So it's like, if you're not abusing it, who the fuck cares?
Yeah, that's my whole entire being.
Not the nigga shit.
No, if you are not hurting someone else in terms of trying to intentionally hurt someone else, I don't care what you do.
Yeah.
I don't care what the fuck you doing with your life.
Yeah.
I don't care at all. If you want to be called a female with the dress on and get your balls crushed with some whatever the fuck shoes that y'all be wearing, I don't care. It's just as long as you're not messing with other people. But yeah,
I agree. It's all about intentions.
Yeah. Okay. So if a 12-year-old intention is friendly, hey, what up, my nigga?
He did his ass beat. That's what I know.
All right. Yeah. Glad we had this enlightening conversation. And where can I find you one more time?
You can find me on Instagram at I am Tracy Summers. I'm on TikTok at Tracy Summers. And my YouTube is Tracy Summers, but I never mentioned that. So pretty much Tracy Summers everywhere.
All right. Peace. Behind the scenes.